Good morning, girls. I am sitting in my shop and I just finished up a meeting with a client and was chatting with one of the members in our challenge group about something that I think is going to come up, and I just wanted to make sure that I addressed that right off the bat so that it was something we had dealt with before we got bogged down with it. And it's something that we're each going to face throughout this challenge. Something is going to come up, whether it's a situation where somebody brings in food that we weren't planning to eat, or we reached for something that was not on our plan. It's going to happen. And the tendency in those situations is to beat ourselves up, to feel like we've blown it, and that we've just blown our whole day. And the tendency in that situation, when you feel like you've blown it and blown your whole day, is to actually blow the whole day. So I would like to give you just a couple of guidelines, things I want you to keep in mind when one meal or one snack or a handful of meals and snacks get blown. These are things that I think are very realistic, and if we're not careful, we can wind up beating ourselves up, and that sets us up for failure in a lot of ways. So the first thing I want you to remember is that you didn't blow it. You had a snack that wasn't on your plan. You had a meal that was heavier in fat content, or had an extra serving of something that you didn't necessarily need, or, oh my gosh, you had a dessert. This is not blowing it. We live in the real world, and this is our real life. Stop beating yourself up. No one is going to punish you. Nobody's going to get on your case. And the faster you get that in your brain, the quicker it will be that you actually get back on track. Number two, you have another meal coming up almost immediately, within a couple of hours, soon, one way or the other. Set your intentions for that meal right now. If you've blown it in a snack, know exactly what you're going to eat. Pick that thing, choose it intentionally, and move on. Choose something that's on your plan and move forward. Number three, move on. It's one splurge. You have 5 to 6 meals every single day, meals and snacks together, 5 to 6 of those. That's roughly 300 to 360 meals in this 8-week program that we are going through together. Do you know what percentage it is if you decide you're going to splurge on 2 meals a week? Do you know what percentage that is of your total meals? That's 6%. That's minuscule. It's almost nothing. Focus on the other 94%. And frankly, you should be splurging a couple of times a week. If you go through this program and you completely deprive yourself of the things that you love to eat, you will feel like that, like you're depriving yourself. And over time, that deprivation winds up making you angry. And if you get angry about your meal plan, guess what happens? You will want to give it up. Move on, choose your next meal, focus on the 94%, and allow yourself the freedom of eating the things that you want to eat a couple of times a week. It's minuscule. Don't forget that. Number 4, the more you stay on track, the more you will want to stay on track. I wrote this down and I want to read it. There's something really awesome about being awesome. It makes you more awesome. Because if you actually do stick to 94% of those meals that you're eating, you are gonna, at the end of this, feel so incredible. And it's not just about the numbers on the scale. It's not just about the inches that you're going to lose. It is about the feeling, first off, of accomplishment when you get to the end of it. And second off, the feeling of, oh my gosh, I feel physically good. And that is what we're going for here. Feeling physically good, not just looking good. It is some about the mirror. It is some about how you feel in your clothes. But how you feel completely determines how you live your life. Live it as though you're going for that feeling. Be more awesome. You will want to be more awesome. And lastly, tell someone that you blew it. Tell them what happened, what you ate, and then make a statement out loud about what you're going to do the next time you are in that situation and for your next meal. The reason that we're in this group, girls, is because accountability rocks. It is a must. The more honest you are with yourself, the more honest you are with the girls in this challenge group, the more success you will have. And I really want you to remember that. It would be really tempting to lie and say, oh, I ate exactly on plan today, when actually you didn't. But you know what? Let's be real with each other. Because the thing is, I'm not going to let you get away with blowing it every single day. I'm going to call you on it. And being called on it is a big, big deal. But what I'm going for here is what you've all told me that you want. You want change. You want to feel amazing. And you want to see yourself succeed. And that's what we're going for. So if you have a splurge, or if you know something is coming up, stop beating yourself up. follow through on some of these steps and move on. Move on to that next perfect meal and feel awesome with yourself. I hope you're having an awesome first day. Wow, if I could say awesome one more time, that's really annoying, isn't it? Anyway, having a fantastic first day on this program, and we'll talk again soon.